Right, Elsa? Ah, this is a great live stream, isn't it? This guy
It's
eating
one
it.
of the worst live streams we've ever had.
Is it? Yeah, it's because we're not playing any games today.
Yeah,
we're
we're
just
not doing
talking.
anything.
We're not
just,
doing
we're just
shit.
chilling here. We're
This
just
is amazing.
being stupid.
Hey, you call it being stupid. I call it living out our fantasies.
What? The heck are you
You
talking
never
about?
dreamed as a kid to be a live streamer? A YouTuber? Excuse me.
I mean, yeah, but it's not like...
You never dreamt as a kid to be a YouTube sensation? You could do it right here on this computer. If you just put your mind to it and do the work, you too can do that. You can be a YouTube star. You can be a YouTube star. You can all be YouTube stars because goddamn Susan Wojcicki will ban your video. That's how you be famous. You just say, hey, Susan Wojcicki, ban my video. Give me attention. Give me clout and you will be a star. Fuck yeah. And now a word from our sponsor.
Thank you. Go to Audible. No,
Go to Audible.
Codes needs to lay off the drink.
I've only had one. What are you doing? I just have a whole bunch. What are you saying? What do you
Yeah,
mean?
man. You gotta cool off on your drinking habits.
Hey, shut up.
Now that we're on the topic of drinking, tell us some of your fun, great stories that you had working at downtown. Tell us a nice story.
Is it?
It is
Is it
now.
really?
It is now.
So yeah, I heard my cat talking, and then it was like, "What the fuck?" And I'm like, "Why are you saying what the fuck?" And it's just like, "What the fuck? Where are my babies?" I'm like, I separated them from you because you were beating the crap out of them. Because we don't support that in this household.
You're not even on. Okay.
I go,
on
we.
camera.
You're a camera. How many viewers we got?
Absolutely
Zero.
no one. Absolutely no one.
Zero. Zip. Nada.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another exciting episode of the CodeO-cast.
Also, say something.
My dog says nothing. He breathed. That's all he needs to say. He breathed.
Did you hear that?
What did he say?
No, I'm saying, like, did you hear it, though? Like, in the headphones.
The
when he
breathing?
breathed? Yeah.
No.
Damn it, also. He couldn't even breathe right.
He does it just fine.
Damn
Leave him
it.
alone. Anyways, my name is Omar, and I'm here with
Say something.
my idiot co-host, apparently, who is interviewing my dog.
Alright, can you tell us, what is it like living in this house?
I couldn't have
comment.
said it better myself. No comment. That is the perfect comment. No comment.
No, you just went...
Cody, you want to know what I'm dealing with today? Want to know what I was dealing with today? So, I have an assignment where I have to interview two professors, right?
Hey, man, what's it like being a professor to this loser?
What the heck are you talking about? Professor to what loser?
Hey, Mr. Doctor, man, what is it like being my professor? Oh, it's freaking gay, man. I have to sit around and watch you nerd out about technical problems.
No. Okay, so the part of the assignment is after you interview your professor of your choice, you have to go and do a transcription of all the stuff that you and the professor said. Which the interview part is the easiest thing. You just sit there, ask them the questions, they answer them, and it's great. Thing is, though, I only had my phone because I was in a rush to go to school today, and usually you can download apps that automatically transcribe what you're saying as you're recording it, so it's neat. I didn't have that this time, so I went online to see if I could find a...
You downloaded a computer virus?
No, I went online to see if I can find some website that will let me do that for free, where I'll put the audio in there, and then it says, here's the whole script of what you said, plus the other person. And I actually found one. But when I went to go copy the text to the Word document that I'm using, for some reason, I don't understand why, I pasted it, but it's like the sentences are cut off in the middle of certain words. So, like, for example, one of the sentences ended with, like, hey, it's been a long time. The middle of the word will be cut off in time. So I was like, okay, I'll just press backspace so it could be moved this part of the sentence to the other part of the sentence. But it wouldn't do that. It would just make an extra space where I didn't want it to. So I'm like, why would it do this if it's just transcribing and it's just a Word document? When I copy and paste it, it shouldn't be an issue. You want to know what I had to do? I had to download the thing to WordPad, and then from WordPad, copy and paste that to Word, and then it looked like a proper document. That took me an hour and a half to figure it out.
You heard it here first, folks. This man sucks with technology.
No, I'm pretty good at technology. I run a show. There's
And we haven't done in forever.
Well, that's both your and my fault. You know, we're equally at fault for
life's
this.
fault.
It is life's fault.
Yeah.
What are your
life sucks.
What are your tech issues this week, huh? Hey, someone said, "Hey, peoples." Hello.
The fact that it won't pick up what also says. You can talk, motherfucker. I've seen Secret Life of Pets.
Have you?
I have. I haven't seen. I think.
Did you see the sequel?
I haven't seen part 2. I only saw the first one.
Did anyone see part 2?
I have no idea. Part 2 is where the bunny is Kevin Hart and he's a superhero. He's a superhero bunny.
See, someone's vouching for me. He's my tech guy for class. See? We're Gucci. You want to know what tech guy means? That we watch Scooby-Doo during class with the subtitles on and no audio. I won't say what class, but that's what I do. Sometimes, you know.
So, here, you heard it here, folks. You heard it here. All you need to do to be a tech guy is watch Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, just literally got yourself a streaming service. Pull up your favorite show. Pretend that you're following along with the readings.
What do you have to say about that? Also?
Lower the volume all the way down. Put the subtitles on. You're only missing out on the music and the voice actors. Story's about the same. I'm lying. You miss out on a lot, but it's better than falling asleep and making the teacher feel bad about nobody paying attention. I think you need to stop putting the mic next to my dog. He's not interested. And
he hears her downstairs.
Yeah, I know he hears her
So he's
downstairs.
like, "Damn
but
it."
there's no way for him to get through. He knows that if he runs through this stuff, he could get potentially hurt. So he's like, well, I'm just going to sit here till my owner comes up the stairs and I see her and I get excited. So excited, in fact, that I'm going to waggle my tail, whimper, and start doing somersaults, backflips because she's home.
He does backflips?
No, but he does do this thing. Hold my mic real quick. He does do this. And then he jumps like he gets on his two back legs and puts his front legs on her thigh because that's how far he can reach. And he's just like, "Hi, food." Because usually she brings food with her.
No, the thing is, what he's been doing a lot recently is she would have food downstairs, and this motherfucker would wait till she looks away.
Yeah.
And then just goes yoink and steals her food, and it's so funny.
Yeah, that's happened twice with the same type of food, pizza. Where my girlfriend is eating pizza on the dining table, and we allow our dog to get on the bench area. So we expect him not to reach over the dining table and grab food, but that's exactly what he did.
So the first time, she got up and went somewhere, and this dude was looking at her.
I think she got up to get ranch.
Yeah. We both looked at her because she was talking to him, and we both...
Like she has our attention. She's talking.
She has
to
both
us.
of our attention. We look away for like a second. I turn back and I immediately start laughing because this little dog is licking her pizza.
Yep. The second time he just straight up yoinked it.
It was like it was like one bite left of the pizza, right?
Yeah.
And she went up to get something in the kitchen.
Yeah.
She comes back, dude yoinked it, and he's eating it on the bench, and it's so funny.
And cut to my girlfriend going, "No!"
Didn't he almost do that again like yesterday?
Well, yeah, because he's trying to get comfortable.
He's starting to get comfortable stealing food.
Somebody said Mystery Incorporated is a goated show. It sure is. It's freaking good.
He dumped me for a dog. A dog.
Well, I remember when I told Cody I was watching that show, he said, "Is that the one where Velma is
toxic as fuck?"
Yeah, I can't repeat that.
Yeah.
But I didn't think of that until he started talking about it.
Because if you know how he is with his dog and you're gonna get involved with him, you should know what you're getting into.
True, because they've known each other for years.
Dude sees his dog like a brother almost, right?
Yeah.
So you're not. So how dare you try to take all of his attention away from the person he grew up with him? That's like a chick coming in, knowing you have a best friend.
Yeah.
And then because you spend some time with the best friend too, she's like, "No, I want you to spend 100% of your time with me and me only.
Yeah.
Cut that friend out of your life. Pay attention to me only." It's just toxic as fuck.
It is pretty. Looking back
It's
at it,
fucking terrible.
Well, at least they get. I appreciate.
And then she acts all high and mighty in front of Daphne, and she's like, "I sent him back running to his dog." It's like, no, you were toxic as fuck. And then Shaggy was decent enough to give you a second chance, and you're just like, "Nah, fuck you, man. Go back to your dog."
You know what? At least I appreciated Daphne had a little bit more of a personality besides Jinkies. We're gonna solve a mystery
That's
today,
Velma.
guys.
That's Velma.
Velma. Well, Daphne was still a little toxic too. Just in her own way.
Velma had a little bit more personality this time, which I like, instead of the old, "Oh, my glasses. I can't see without my glasses."
They only ever did the joke once.
And her being completely fucking useless for the entire show until she finds her glasses.
They only ever did the joke once. I was so surprised. I just finished the show today. They only ever did the joke once. I was impressed.
Have you seen the new adult Scooby-Doo thing? Or the new adult Velma show?
I've heard about it. I've seen what the characters might look like. Why does it look so bad? Like the animation looks terrible.
They changed Shaggy so much, and I'm like, why?
Well, no, but I mean, even if they make changes, why does it look so bad? It looks like they did it on MS Paint.
I don't know, man. All I know is that show is gonna be terrible.
That's okay. Should have known she couldn't control a god like Shaggy.
He used 0.1% of his power to break up with her.
Ooh.
0.0001% of his power.
Do you want to know how the show ends?
No, and then Matthew Lillard and his like. Have you seen the meme interview where like it replaces the captions of Matthew Lillard's Scooby Doo interview, and it shows him like, yeah, I just got on set, put on the costume, and all of a sudden the spirit of Shaggy just possessed me.
Oh, the guy who played him in the live
Yeah,
action?
it's so funny.
Well, to be fair, they were supposed to initially be potheads, like just straight up potheads in the movie.
Great, man. No, there was a callback to that in one of the movies too, where it's like they're fans or whatever, and they're going down the red carpet, and there's two stoner dudes, and you can see Shaggy smelling it, and he's like, dude. They're like, dude. It's so fun. They announced, like, they acknowledge that he's a stoner in this freaking movie.
Yeah,
and it's great. And I didn't realize that until like 2 years ago.
Do you want to know how the show ends?
Also, I love that meme picture of buff Matthew Lillard as Shaggy.
Mm.
It's so funny.
Do you want to know how the show ends?
The parrot guy goes back to his original owner, and then they're like, okay, cool. Even though you made our lives a living hell, you're cool now.
No. You want to know how it ends?
They go into space and meet that alien chick that Shaggy almost did back when they were in Arizona.
Oh, that movie was good, dude. That's okay.
No, old Scooby Doo movies were good. No, the zombie island one. You remember that one?
Is that the one where like they come into an island with a boat?
And it's a bunch of skeletons and shit on the island.
Yeah.
Like it's a really old one.
Yeah.
And then the one with the electric guy when they're like in the internet or some shit with like different versions of themselves where Shaggy's wearing red.
Yeah.
That one's good. Old Scooby Doo movies were good.
Okay.
And plus the introduction of the Hex Girls.
My favorite one is that one, the one about the space chick and the space dog.
Yeah, space dog.
Yeah, because it actually feels like there's a mystery going on.
And not only that, Shaggy actually gets a non-toxic chick.
Yeah.
She was perfect for Shaggy. You gotta admit that.
Then she left.
Yeah, like most romances do. Yeah. But you gotta admit, though, she was perfect for Shaggy.
That's so sad coming from you, though.
Why do you think I said it?
Like, because my man has a list.
I have a list. You know Ramona Flowers from fucking Scott Pilgrim? Bitch ain't got nothing on me. Bitch ain't got nothing on me, plus all the hair dyes that I went through.
You want to catch up the newcomers on what you mean?
I've dyed my hair over 9 different... Or I've had my hair color changed over 9 different times.
I meant the list.
I have, like, 9 exes.
Yeah.
Yeah, technically it is 9. Even though that one shouldn't really count. But yeah, technically it's 9 X's. Yeah. I'm not going to go into the whole spiel about that shit.
No, you don't have to, but...
I'm going to... If I remember, eventually I'll leave like the episode number here. Because we talked about it like back
times
with Jesus and Freddy. And I brought up like my Ramona Flowers days.
Yeah. Did you...
should make a video game on that shit.
So... I guess, which is the breakup that hurt the most?
The one that I would honestly be probably married to by this point, but she moved away. Honestly, think of like, well, I'm currently in a really, really good relationship, but think like kind of like that.
But you think if had things gone the way you envisioned them,
had she not left,
yeah,
we would probably be engaged by now.
Ah, I see.
Had she not left. It was like the only non-toxic relationship I had back then before this one.
Yeah.
And I told Alex about this too.
Yeah.
I told her like straight up like in the past because we've talked about our exes before too. And told her like had that chick not gone, we would like be like this already together.
Yeah. It was actually during the interview that I was interviewing my professor. Like she was talking about like. Sometimes you have to remind yourself that students are people too.
Yep.
So like sometimes I like how she said it. It's like sometimes they'll literally be going through a breakup and you don't even know it. So that prevents them from functioning. I'm like, I've never, was that you like going to school like the day right after a breakup and having to deal with it?
It sucked. No, I just cried my eyes out the night before in silence so mom wouldn't know. And then I went to school like everything was fine.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's not good.
When you're a teenager, you learn to
Yeah.
hide your shit. I hid my emotions from 5th grade all throughout high school up until senior year when it all just exploded out and yeah. You know the story.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I continued to hide my emotions until I met this fucker.
Hi.
And now I can't hide shit. And sometimes it causes problems.
Because we say it during a tech show.
What?
We say it on an internet show. What's it called? You want to know what happened today? So like I'm also speak. Nope. He's literally waiting for Brianna to come upstairs. That's he's literally waiting for. Anyways, oh no, dude. So you know how I'm visiting high schools to learn how to be a teacher and stuff like that. So
Damn, that gas must be expensive.
it is. Anyways, the teachers, they let me help out.
Pray for this man
They let me help out with the trumpet
and his gas
players
problems.
there. Shut up. They let me help out with the students there, and one of the students, I've never seen someone say it with a smile. Maybe besides you, because you're joking about it. But I was telling him, I was like, hey, you can be a little more confident in your sound. You can push more air. And he was just like, no, yeah, it's just I don't have confidence in my playing, sir. And I was like, what? I was like, oh.
I love that kid. I love that kid.
Like, he didn't look at
That
me.
kid is me.
Yeah, because that kid, he's probably not the best player there, but he was so committed to paying attention and trying his best, while all the other kids didn't. Like, they knew what they were doing.
All the other kids were God-given talent. This man is like, well, God didn't give me shit.
No, like they were a little better than him, but the thing is, like, they didn't want to pay attention, or one of them didn't even want to be there. But this kid, he was so nice. He was just like, oh, I was like, is there anyone sitting here? He was like, no. And he remembered me from the week before, and I had asked him, did you end up fixing your cornet or stuff like that? He was like, no, it's still stuck. I was like, I see. You might want to, and I literally told him like this, if we take care of our trumpets, they'll take care of you. He was like, oh. And then
Oh, yeah, take care of your trumpets, guys. You know what that means.
Shut up.
You know what that means.
And then I was playing the warm up with them.
We have a trumpet guy in the chat probably.
During concert band and everything, and the kid just looks at me and like I tell him, it's like, hey, you can play a little out more, or you can use some more confidence. He was like, I just don't have confidence in myself. And I was like,
I vibe with this kid.
like in my mind, I'm just like, but realistically, I just calmly told him, oh, hey, just use a little more energy. The confidence will come to you. And he's just like, okay, thank you, sir. And then boop, and he tried. He was actually playing a little louder, and I was actually kind of happy.
I think
But it's like, bro, why? And that's what me and my professor were talking about and laughing about. It's like, we've never seen a kid just say like, I like the whole like, what's that kid in the bus? The Simpsons meme? I'm in danger. Yeah, it's basically like that. But like admitting that there's something going on that's wrong, stuff like that.
No, dude, I think the best moment, like honestly, like the best moment I had when it came to going to different schools and helping teachers teach their students,
Yeah,
was at an elementary school. It's actually pretty close by. I drive by it every time I go over to Mom's place.
yeah.
We were in a class, teaching beginner guitars, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, or whatever.
Ooh.
And, while we were there, I was helping one kid out because the other guys were helping other students out. As soon as he gets it, dude looks back at me with the biggest smile on his face, and I will never forget this. He's like, "Look, sir, I did it!" And it was the most.
I'm gonna get the right button this time.
It was,
I got the applause.
It was the warmest feeling in my heart I've ever felt. I'm like, I want to be a teacher a lot now, and then look at where we're at. Yeah. I mean, I can still probably be a teacher.
I mean,
just
you
freelance.
still can.
I can be a freelance teacher, honestly.
It's interesting because one of the people who graduated from our music school like about a year and a half ago, they're teaching at where I'm observing, and they have a poster with their professor who they studied with at the university. You can take private lessons with the professor that I studied with, $60 an hour, and I'm like, huh. I don't know why I expected more, but it makes sense. It's a high school kid seeking lessons, so I guess you don't want to go too overboard either. But $60, dang. With a lesson with a doctor, look at that. You too can have good lessons for only $60.
I'm not gonna charge $60 for lessons with me. You fucking crazy?
No, I mean like
I don't
you
have
would,
credentials. I could have had credentials if I was
but that ship sailed.
Yeah, that ship sailed.
Well, maybe it can return at someday.
Fuck no.
It can turn the sail.
Fuck no.
It can. I
I
don't know
can't
what the heck
afford that
the
shit.
I don't what the heck the term is to turn around and go back. I said someday. I didn't say tomorrow.
Yeah, someday when I don't even need that degree anymore.
Okay.
The day I can afford to go back to this fucking university and study education again,
Yeah.
is the day that I won't even need that degree because I'd already be well enough financially to go back to fucking college, which is expensive as shit.
This episode is brought to you by Taco Bell.
No, we're not sponsored by Taco
This
Bell.
episode is brought to you by Taco Bell. Did you hear that? Did you guys hear that?
It's behind you.
Taco Bell, live Moss.
He's going for the food.
He's going for the food. All right, hold my mic real quick. Entertain the masses, Cody.
Damn, dog got scared.
It's time to pick up dog. Yeah. I find your use of double mic interesting.
You see, this would be the point in the show where we just cut this part out because, yeah,
But we do things like dog.
we're doing it live.
Dog cam.
Let him have his moment.
I know. Here we go. That way you can leave if you want to.
No, he wants the food.
I know he does.
He wants your food.
Let him have his moment. He does have his moment. Dog has moments every day. and he
Dog
deserves
has
his
moments every single day, especially when it comes
What?
to stealing food.
Like the moments of pooping, the moments of
stealing food,
stealing food,
especially pizza.
nearly biting my hand.
That was funny.
Begging for food. No, it was so adorable today. Like he doing this thing where he jumps up to me, and similarly he's putting his paws on my thigh, and it's like if he's begging for me to follow him. So eventually, like he gets my attention, sees that I look at him, he runs towards his food bowl and he stares at it like it's empty. And I'm just like, oh, you want water? I filled up his bowl like halfway. He went. My man destroyed the stinking water bowl. Oh, by the way, I had to wait like almost 20 minutes for that. Cause they had none of the food. Cause like she ordered the spicy chicken something and then with lo mein. They said, oh, you're gonna have to wait 8 minutes for one thing and 5 minutes for the other. And I was like, okay, I'll wait.
Because they were closing.
Yeah, they were closing, and
Closed at 10.
there was 5 other cars besides me waiting for their food outside. It was bad.
Thank you, though.
You're welcome. They put spring rolls in there for free because they had me waiting. So, you're welcome.
Did you give me chopsticks?
No. I knew that's why I was hoping the spring rolls would help me because they were actually hurrying me up
They didn't
when
even put a fork. What am I going to eat it with?
Don't we have chopsticks downstairs?
Yeah, but I just came down from steps.
while I journey to get a fork.
Why are you leaving me alone here again?
Huh?
Give me chopsticks.
While I journey for chopsticks.
Why are you leaving me alone here again?
While I journey for chopsticks
damn
and a
it.
fork. Cody, entertain the masses.
Why me of all people?
You're the most entertaining guy I know.
Fuck no! I'm the least talkative person you know.
You don't know that. No!
Why is your mic stand just so open?
I don't know.
It's so open, I should call it a high school chick from my high school.
What did you say? Yeah, the mic still works. We're good. I can't say the same for someone who wore headphones while hearing this. I'm going.
That means run, sir, run. Jump down the stairs, pull an ulcer and fall.
Say one of your famous monologues.
What?
Say one of your famous monologues or something.
Run, boy, come on, dude. Oh shit, someone's in chat. Hello. Currently we have our second host going down to what the We have our second host going downstairs to grab some chopsticks and a fork. For reasons unknown. We have a dog who won't stop scratching himself.
They're not good.
You heard it here first, folks. Panda Express's spring rolls are not good.
The spring rolls.
Yeah.
They're not good.
Yeah, spring rolls are apparently terrible. Egg rolls, though. Never tried them. Oh, he's coming back. He's coming back. He's here.
I'm the stupidest man alive.
What the fuck?
Pass this over.
Here, take this.
Thank you.
Why are you the stupidest man alive?
I'm the stupidest man alive because when I went to open the drawer and I grabbed, I went to grab chopsticks.
You got the fucking straw, didn't
I
you?
grabbed the metal straw instead of chopsticks. And I was almost already here by the time I noticed. So I had to go back down the stairs and
They want to
return.
see the dog.
See the dog, you can rewind a little bit. He's gonna
He's
get
eating.
mad if we pick him up away from the food.
He's eating.
He's eating. Y'all can rewind a little bit. I showed him for a bit.
Yeah, he's dog.
That is a special thing about dog. It's in short amounts, so you can't be spoiled by it. It's a special treat, you know?
It's small, just like him.
It's a small. So Cody, how do you feel about your shrinking feline family?
I mean, I'm only keeping 2 of them.
Oh, there's dog. Oh, there he is. Oh, it's short. Oh, he wants to get down. And he's gone. Oh, never mind. We baited you. He's still here. Anyways,
Yeah.
how do you feel about your shrinking feline family?
I was only going to keep 2 of them regardless, so I kind of figured where this was going.
yeah.
I'm just surprised that I managed to get rid of so many so fast.
I was surprised about the neighbor just trying to busting in here and saying, "Hey, I want one."
Yeah. His girlfriend was like, yeah, we hear the cats all the time. Do you have, like, little kittens in there? I'm like, yeah. How old are they? Oh, like, as of this Friday, which is today.
Just happened.
My chicken! Damn it, you don't have any napkins.
You want my napkin?
That is funny. Give.
Thank you.
My sister. Oh, sorry.
Turn up your mic.
My sister has a dog, and she just loves me like a yandere girl, constantly looking my face. Just so
What
much.
type of anime do you watch?
What did I just read? Just so much tongue.
Why
so much.
what kind of anime do you watch where some chick does that?
Um.
I don't want the sauce, by the way. No. That's just terrible.
Cody, you've seen every kind of anime.
Exactly.
I don't
I've seen
think I don't think
I've
you're much
seen-
to judge
I've
here.
seen anime that should never be seen by anybody because it's just so bad. And I'm not talking like so bad it's good. I mean like just straight up terrible. Like it tries to be good, but it's just so fucking terrible. No, so
But like everyone has different tastes. Where do you draw the line between something that's so bad it's good and then something that's just plain bad?
well, when you're trying to be good, but part of your plot is just way too much fan service to the point where it should basically just be on the hub. It's just not good.
Can you give an example?
There's a thing called... So there's 2 different anime with very similar names.
Yeah.
Just so you know, do not get them confused because you will regret the day you get them confused. One of them is 7 Deadly Sins on Netflix, which is a popular anime. It's gotten like
Yeah.
3 movies at this point. It's on its like 4th season.
No, I did not. Did they give you double chow mein?
Says they're double chimney.
Well, they probably did that because they were closing and they had me waiting.
I'll send you 10 bucks right now.
Alrighty. Anyways, you were saying?
So yeah, so the first one is the good one, 7 Deadly Sins on Netflix. It's a pretty decent show, even though like I think in the most recent season or the second most recent season, one of those 2, where they switched the animation to like different people. You could tell there was a dip in quality when it comes to animation. It was yeah, no. But there's another anime that I don't know why this is called considered an anime and not just straight up like the other thing. Because this thing, not censored whatsoever, it's called 7 Mortal Sins.
Uh-oh.
So it's very similar to the name, yeah. But it's older. And for some reason it has an English dub. I don't know how this thing got an English dub, let alone an actual series. And calling it like regular anime and not just straight up hen. Don't watch that one. Just don't.
Why not?
Just don't.
Why not?
The voice acting is shit. Well, the voice acting isn't good voice acting, but at the same time, there's one specific character that has the worst voice acting in the entire show, and it's just god awful. And then the plot doesn't make much sense, and then the plot devices are just to get views because it's all about just fan service, uncensored fans. It's just terrible. I would never recommend that. That's like at one of the bottom. I think that is one of the bottom animes I've ever seen.
Okay, so if that's just so bad it's bad, what's so bad it's good?
Ghost Stories.
Can you enlighten the
So
younger
Ghost
folk?
Stories is a show that didn't do so well in Japan, but Funimation already got the rights to it to dub it for English. So the Japanese people just handed them the footage, sound effects, all that shit without the voice acting, and said, "You know what? We're not even gonna give you a script for the story. Just fucking go nuts with it." And they proceeded to go nuts with the script, and it was so funny. It's very it's decent voice acting, but the writing is just very shit. Sometimes it doesn't even make any sense. The lines
But that's the
don't
magical
roll off,
part about it.
but it's so funny. And they know it's funny too. They don't try to make it a serious show at all. Like there's plot there, yeah, but that's not the main focus. The main focus is all the jokes and the comedy in the show. It's
Somebody said,
fucking funny.
yes!
Don't ever do that again.
It's for comedic purposes.
You're dating a gay person.
I know.
Well, okay, well, give me your best yas.
No.
Do it.
No.
It's for the show.
God, no.
You gotta give the best yas right now.
Mm.
Do it.
Cody, I've heard you say it before.
You gotta, yeah, but the audience hasn't. You gotta do it. Okay, don't break our equipment here.
Barkeep, pour me another drink.
We're fresh out.
God damn it.
What do you want? Rum and coke over here?
Yes.
We
Bitch.
don't got rum. We're out of rum.
Yes, bitch.
You did it.
Behind me. There he goes. He smells the chicken.
Do you remember your first drink, Cody?
Fireball shot. I've never drank alcohol before. My first drink was a shot of Fireball.
At what age?
Again, 18? No. 19.
Was this like at a family little gathering or
No,
a
this
party?
was in DT.
At DT?
This was when I first started working in DT.
Oh, you were working there since you were 18?
This was the day before. No, 19. This was the day before I had to start.
Mm-hmm.
This was the day I was gonna meet the guy, and then he was gonna look at me and see, okay, cool, you're hired or whatever.
Uh-huh.
So, while I was there, we meet the guy. Things go well. That's cool.
Yeah.
And then the guy who's getting me the job there is like, "Hey man, you drank before?" I'm like, "No, I've never drank before." All right, cool. So this is a Fireball shot, and I'm like, yeah, he's
So-
like, "Yeah, man, I'll take one with," because he tells the bartender, "Hey, yo." Like I don't hear what he says at first. I didn't even know it was Fireball.
Yeah.
So he's just like, "Hey, give it to this man, like, or give us something to drink, whatever." And I'm like, "Okay, cool." And it's a shot. And I'm like, "All right, you said you're gonna drink one with me. All right, let's go." I take it. It goes down freaking hard, and it was, ouch. But honestly, not that bad. But because I never drank before, I'm like, "Oh my fuck, what was that?" And he's like, "Hey, show him the bottle." And he shows me that it's fucking Fireball cinnamon whiskey. And I'm like,
Yeah.
like I legit told him, "You motherfucker! Why on earth would you give me that when I told you I've had nothing to drink ever?"
You know how people are stupid. They want to hit you hard at the beginning, so they feel like you'll get used to it,
Yeah.
I guess. Would
Yeah.
you have it again?
I did have it again. Remember, I
You
bought that
did,
bottle of
you
Fireball,
did.
and I drank like almost all of it, shot after shot after shot.
Are you proud of yourself?
No, because I was crying that night.
I know. Too many people mix alcohol and tears. It's not a good
What is
combo.
wrong with us?
Legit, every time we drink alcohol, we end up crying.
Both
Yeah, both of you guys just like to mix alcohol and tears.
Cause it's our outlet, Omar.
To be fair, I drink alcohol when I'm so fucking stressed out, so I break down.
It's an outlet.
She said that she drinks when she's stressed out because I don't know if it gets picked up.
It's an.
I know it's an outlet, but I mean,
It's like me with smoking that one time.
It's an outlet.
only once was I like so tired and sad because I had a terrible day at work, like terrible, like very little money, terrible customers. I was going to Stripes like I would usually do to get a snack. Only once did I ever consider buying like alcohol to make me feel better about it.
Did you?
I did not, because I was like, that's a waste of money that I barely even have right now. So I'm good. So I didn't. So to this day, I have not. I would have not bought.
Asses buying alcohol on the daily.
But I wouldn't. I was like, I barely have money, and I barely made money today, so I'm not gonna spend the little that I made.
I was
on
about to
something
say
that
you
I'm not gonna
barely had
finish.
money. You always spend
No,
over.
that's what I meant. What I was saying, like I barely made money that day, so I'm not gonna
okay.
spend the little that I
Okay.
made on that. If I'm gonna spend on a snack, I'm gonna make something. I'm gonna eat something that's gonna make me feel happy, like freaking hot fries with cheese, freaking like ice creams. You know, the traditional make you feel
He's
better
that
snacks.
one girl that sits on the sofa in her like warm ups and just cries eating ice cream while watching a romantic show. That's what you are.
Getting drunk.
What?
What was that?
While we're over here getting drunk.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, ice cream's delicious. You can't knock me for having ice cream when someone's sad.
I can't wait to see the day you're like watching some teen romantic series on the couch. Just,
You mean High School Musical, the musical, the series?
and eating like a tub of ice cream by yourself,
Crying.
crying because Big Red got dumped.
While we're just falling on the floor crying. Man.
Yeah, so everyone's having a sad day. Everyone's having a sad day.
That would be the day.
That'll be the day.
That would be terrible.
That would be terrible. I have an assignment due at midnight that I have halfway done.
And yet
It's
we
good stress levels that I'm gonna have to have for the next hour.
And yet we still did this episode.
I wanted to. I've been. I didn't want to put it off anymore. I've been wanting to go back to weekly, but there's so many things that got in our way. Literally, either something would happen to you or something would happen to me that'd be like, life is over for the next few days.
Yeah. No, I was telling Alex, hey, we're having an episode tonight. And she's like, you assholes. I'm like,
Why is that?
because she's working, so she was gonna miss it.
She can watch the retaping.
I told her like the video's gonna be up immediately on YouTube. She's like,
Yeah.
yeah, but I want to watch it live. I'm like,
It is
Oh,
fun
wow.
to watch it live. You get to chime in. You get to put your comments. You get to disagree, agree, call us stupid.
You
Because
get to
that's
fight-
more accurate.
you get to fight with somebody in the comment section.
Yeah, you get to fight over who claims ownership of the pretty boy over here.
I wonder when they're gonna fight over you.
They won't, because I am clearly taken.
Oh yeah,
and
you
I'm
were-
happy.
I forgot you were claimed live.
Yeah, I was claimed
That
live.
was funny.
That was the.
We just hear like footsteps coming up the stairs.
and
I'm
I
like,
knew
wait.
what was gonna
I
happen.
was like, wait for it, and then Bree just shows up out of nowhere and claims him live. It was great.
Fuck yeah, he's mine.
That was great.
that was a fun day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, that sounds weird. It's like one voice going to both mics, but it sounds like one. It even sounded stuffier.
Yeah.
It sounded weird.
Stuff here.
Stuffier.
Damn, man. How do you know about stuff? You been in the closet before?
No? What?
Dang, man. You heard it here first, folks. He's coming out of the closet.
What? No.
Anyways.
I remember at one point I considered like turning a closet into a recording booth back when we were in like
Like
the old.
Matt Pat?
Yeah, basically like that.
Basically that.
Basically that. I mean, like, because I did want to do skits or something like that, and then I mean Freddie had a very good skit. Like, it was a short skit, but it was a good one. It was funny. I've always wanted to do like skit because that's fun. Like writing out a script and doing the skit comedy is fun.
We never did the anime intro like that we said we were gonna do.
Oh yeah.
Where we record Jesus on his bike and shit, and then
Oh,
you
yeah.
marching.
Yeah. Are you taking a break from TikTok?
Honestly,
that is. Ooh, that's the hot question. Ooh.
So I haven't filmed anything in months.
No, he
And
hasn't.
That's because like you said, things come up for me. Things are terrible sometimes. I don't feel like making something, and ultimately, I just haven't been motivated to get back on there.
To be fair,
I miss
it's
filming
not
stuff.
it's not a fact of being motivated. It's literally having the worst luck ever.
Yeah, like I have the worst luck, and then that makes my motivation go a lot down because my spirits are basically crushed. I'm like, hey, cool, this is looking up.
Because one thing is to say when you come to a creative block, which is literally what inspired me to do these things live, because I was like, I was explaining like to my professor a couple hours earlier. It's like we started doing these live because at some point I didn't know what to talk about sometimes, and the audience would sometimes help us, giving us stuff to talk about, so it just made this even funner. But
You guys make our episodes. We don't do that anymore. It's all you.
it's fun. But yeah, no.
Sorry, we don't pay you.
Because what happens to Cody is not a creative block. It's literally live saying,
Fuck
"Oh,
you."
you're happy."
That's literally what it is. But no, I've actually thought about live streaming on TikTok, explaining everything and like
Literally dumping all the baggage.
yeah,
there.
literally like just going live and everything.
Uh-huh.
And just like telling everybody, okay, this is what's going on. This is why I haven't been doing this, or this is what I've been doing recently. And I'm going through this. I'm going through like just saying all the reasons why I haven't been on TikTok a lot.
What's a Megan trailer?
I have no idea what the Megan trailer is.
I don't know what that
I
is.
don't know what
Sorry,
that is
that's a no.
Yeah.
That's a no.
No, but I thought about it honestly, and I was gonna do it, but then I'm like, it's late and everyone's asleep upstairs.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I could do that while everyone's asleep upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
No one's gonna hear me. I'm downstairs.
Yeah.
I played my music last night, and no one heard anything.
No. Well, to be fair, I sleep like a rock.
Oh yeah,
Like, I
this dude,
sleep-
You cannot wake him up.
No.
Oh, that was funny. Meadow was like, we're like going over the like list for like the group of music, like the playlist that I have.
Yeah.
We're just going through every song, and then Meadow was like, if I had more confidence, I could actually probably be a second voice in y'all's group. To that I said, cool, man. I didn't know what to say, but I was gonna say anything because I never heard him sing either. So he was singing that night. He's like, hey man, we're just making noise, and then everyone is asleep and everything. We're just making noise on here. I'm like, don't worry about it. Bianca has like her white noise and shit in the background. Omar sleeps like a rock, and then like with Bree, she doesn't sleep with her hearing aids on, so it's really hard to wake her up
I'm
too.
basically deaf, so.
Yeah, that's why I told him like, don't worry about it. It was only one time.
Like a rock.
Hey, did you hear me banging my arm against the wall?
I was wondering. Wait, when was that last night?
Tonight?
I was wondering what that
It
was.
was me. I was banging my whole arm against the wall because I was so frustrated.
I was like, is PJ like jumping down from the fucking desk or some
Have you
shit?
have you ever tried to go to sleep, but then you have like your leg or your arm is like twitching, you're like
Yeah.
sensation, and you start twitching and you can't go to sleep because
Mhm.
it's there, and you try not to flinch or like anything, and you leave it, but it's like eating you inside. And
Yeah.
I couldn't. It was my arm and my leg last night, and I kept banging my arm against the wall because it was that frustrating.
I
So that
believe
was
that.
me.
I believe that.
I don't remember that.
You were knocked out.
Yeah, I was knocked out. Someone said, life just gets in the way. Wishing you the best of luck. Looking forward to seeing anything.
Yeah. I might go live maybe tonight after this. I'm not entirely sure. But if I do,
But
just
Cody
drop by.
enjoys the late night streams.
I do. I'm always active at night. A lot of the videos that I film look like it's during the day, but if I'm being honest, it's like at 3 or 4 in the morning.
It's called good lighting with giant LEDs.
Yeah. Yeah. But no, I've been wanting to get back on there because I do like miss seeing comments and interacting with fans and shit. Did he almost steal something?
He licked my chicken. He licked it.
You should have kept him on the floor.
Yeah.
You licked my motherfucking chicken, bitch.
Babe, you kiss him a lot.
You know what? Here. But it's gonna be God, so that's on you. Should I give it to him?
No, don't give it to him. It's spicy.
It's not that spicy.
I mean,
Look, if it makes you feel any better.
oh, you're taking off the sauce? Take
under
off
the
the
sauce.
sauce.
It's under the sauce.
Cody, when it comes to wings, dry rub or sauce rub?
So sauce rub is like when it's like really, really saucy, and dry rub is just like when it looks like it's just powder in there.
Yeah.
Sauce rub. I love the sauce.
No, bitch.
Well, what about, have you ever gone to a place and mixed
Yeah,
mixed
boy.
rubs? Mixed rubs? Okay, I have a couple
No.
friends that they like
No.
doing what I do, which is like lemon pepper and buffalo
No.
in the same wing.
No. No.
No?
No. No.
No.
Straight lemon pepper for me all the way.
Maybe I feel today because I crave wings
That's on you, man.
What was that?
The day she craves Wingstop is the day she's pregnant.
Well, you know what?
And I'm like, that's on you, man.
Yeah, but even then, that's fair because she doesn't like Wingstop.
Yeah.
And I get it. I've asked a couple friends; they agree with her that Wingstop may be a bit too greasy when they make their wings.
Watch tomorrow. She's like, babe, buy me Wingstop.
It'll freak me out, but I'll still go and buy it for her and myself because you know what? It's wing time.
Right, Bree? Tomorrow you're gonna ask him for Wingstop. She's playing with the dog.
She's playing with the dog.
Yeah. That's his motivation is food.
Yeah, it's food is usually the motivation.
Ah, finally off work, I see. Teriyaki on wings.
I've never had teriyaki.
I've never heard of that combination.
Well, I mean, they do teriyaki like on chicken, so I don't see why they wouldn't be able to do it on wings.
I guess, yeah.
Whoa, we got thick.
Nighttime is the best time. I'll be rearranging my room, making something to eat around 2 a.m. or trying to get my cat to sleep. Do anything when you're the only one awake at 3 in the morning. That is fair. That is fair. Even back when I lived with mom, all the shit I did was like at 2 or 3 in the morning.
That one you could tell because everything was dark.
Yeah.
And your LED wasn't as bright.
Yeah, so.
I'm sure you enjoyed having the room to yourself when I was out on tour a good amount on the spring.
When we were at the other apartment?
Yeah, when we were at the other apartment and I was on tour
Oh, yeah.
for a few weekends.
The freaking ring light video that I made, I waited till every single person was out of the apartment. I'm like, it's finally time.
You're like, I'm not going to risk it in case anyone... or... Because everyone would knock. So you at least had like 2 seconds, but that wasn't enough to cover up your excuse.
Yeah.
Of having like a spike collar,
having ring lights and
shirtless,
shit, too.
freaking ring lights.
That video was a true test of my confidence. Because I'm like, I wonder how it would look.
Yeah.
Like, I was just debating on it.
Yeah.
But then
Because
I'm
you didn't
like,
have to post it. You could have just been for yourself.
I showed it to you guys first, and you guys were like, dude, it looks really good.
Yeah, because it came out well.
And then Brie and Bianca were both like, dude, if you don't post that shit, I'm going to be mad at you. I'm like, okay. Yeah, so I was like, all right, I'll post it. Because I just wanted to see how it would look. I didn't actually plan on posting it. And now it's pinned on my content profile.
It's not bad. And I mean, people could say it's a form of like a thirst trap, but I don't know, man. Gets views, it gets views.
I just stay up till I wound up passed out, light on, but wake up to turn it off. Yeah, that's honestly how I sleep right now. I just turn all the lights off. I'm on my PC, and the minute I feel like my head is just like I can feel it in my eyes that I want to sleep, that's when I'm like, okay, off, and I go to sleep.
Somebody said that video was amazing.
Yeah, that would be my girlfriend, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah.
So wait, so like, what's your most viewed video to this day still?
Oh, fuck. Which one is it? I know that one is high up there. I think it was I think it was a video where it's like a fan or like the voice of like a fan. It was a Bo Burnham audio.
Okay.
It's like a voice of a fan saying, "I love you," and he's like, "No, you fucking don't. No, you fucking don't."
Oh yeah.
Haters gonna hate, lovers gonna love, but you need to find a compromise, like healthy middle.
A healthy middle.
I love you. I still love you. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Stop. I think that was one of my most viewed. If not, it was like, it was like a different. It was a different voice type of thing where it's like one person saying this and then another person saying, and I'm like acting the certain parts or whatever.
Yeah.
I need to go back and find it, but it was like 2 years ago.
So, you would say that the last time you uploaded a video was 5-6 months ago?
Pretty much. Actually,
Dang.
let me check that. Because the last video I uploaded was saying, hey guys, I'm not going to be active on TikTok much because I'm working on music and all that stuff.
Or just on my life in general?
Pretty much, yeah.
Because life ain't never easy. Ain't never easy. I just witnessed
Lady and the Tramp.
Yeah, my girlfriend just Lady and the Tramp with our dog. I don't know how I feel about that.
8. So August 5th was the last one I uploaded, and that's because I'm like responding to questions.
Yeah.
He's not gonna do it again, is he? He's gonna do it again.
Do you remember Draw My Life?
Which one?
No, just in general. That
Just
whole
in
trend.
yeah.
Like Draw My Life.
If I knew how to draw, I would probably do that.
You do now.
Kinda.
And you can still bring it back in like a 2-3 minute video. Are you allowed to do 3-minute videos? Because I mean, you're still pretty popular.
3-minute videos. Yeah, I'm still allowed to do 3-minute videos.
Why don't you just do it like a very quick one? Or you could do it in parts. You could be like that cool kid who's bringing back the cool trend.
Because here's how I am.
People are all about it.
When I'm filming something, I don't stop until I feel it's like a good stopping point.
Yeah.
Like with the applying for that school online thing, you're supposed
Uh-huh.
to make like a 2 to 3 minute video.
Yeah.
Like just that, like teaching them a lesson.
Yeah.
When I was filming that video, the end product was 15 minutes.
Yeah, because I mean,
And I'm like,
you need
fuck.
to be. It's different. It's different. Like
And all
teaching
just to get
teaching a
instant-
concept is different.
and all just to get instantly rejected because it wasn't a video of me teaching somebody.
Yeah.
I need to, but also I need to find time with Omedo so I can like have him be on the online thing and teach him shit. Because this is all online education, so they need to see you do it through Zoom. Like, how is your class gonna look?
The good thing is Zoom lets you record it,
Yeah.
so they make it at least a little bit easier.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I probably would draw my life, but I can't summarize all this bullshit in 3 minutes.
Chapter 1.
Bullshit
Day I was
number
born.
one.
Day I was born.
Chapter 1, I was almost spawn killed. I'm not even kidding. I legit was.
Tell your story, and we can end off on a bang if you do.
So I was born with a growth in my throat that
Yeah.
they needed to perform surgery on when I was an infant.
Mm-hmm.
Because if they didn't, that thing was going to keep growing and growing until I just can't breathe anymore. And yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So they flew my ass all the way over to San Antonio where they did some work on that. Then they flew my ass again all the way to Austin to do some to do the actual work on that shit. And this is why I'll forever be grateful for Ronald McDonald House Charities because they gave my parents a place to stay during all this. And they helped with the cost for flying and shit.
Is this why your favorite fast food place is McDonald's?
No, this is why all the clothes I donate, I donate to a Ronald McDonald House Charities box. Anytime I'm gonna donate clothes, I always look for one of those just because it's my way of paying back.
Still
Literally,
though,
without their help, my parents wouldn't have been able to do all that, and I might not even be here.
it must feel nice knowing that these freaking fried pieces of nuggets are partially saved your life. It's like, yeah, can I give a 4-piece nuggets? I mean, my savior.
I know, right? Yes. Hi, God. Can I? You walk up to the cashier and it's like,
Can I get another blessing, please?
hi, God. Can I get another blessing? Okay, so your usual 10-piece? Yes.
Yes,
Thank you.
please. Thank you.
No, but
I'll be donating my used underwear next week.
Honestly though, I would not want to be the doctors in that situation. I would
Because
not.
it's closed.
I know, right? At least
If you wash
at least
them,
wash 'em
if you
first.
wash them, it's a joke.
Bleach the crap.
No.
No, bleach the crap out of them first and then donate them.
It's like all pale white. You're like, yeah, they used to be red.
Bleach ain't helping shit.
Anyway.
But yeah, no, I would not want to be the doctors in that situation though, because imagine having to perform life-saving surgery on an infant.
All the organs are like.
That's just terrifying. Plus, any wrong move could fuck up this infant for the rest of their life.
And yet you're still here.
What are you looking at, bitch?
And yet you're still here.
Surprisingly.
Yeah.
It's like that one meme of Plankton where it's like, I didn't really think I'd get this far.
Or the one where it's like, I can deny it no longer. I am small.
No, it's just like, so what are you gonna do now? I don't know. I didn't really think I'd get this far. Me when my family asks, hey, what degree are you going for next? I'm like,
I don't
no,
know.
I didn't think I'd get this far. I thought I was gonna just croak at 18 senior year and that'd be it. But look at where we are now.
Cut to Kronk. How did we get here?
I don't know. By all accounts, it doesn't
By
make any
all
sense.
accounts, it doesn't make sense.
I mean, if you look at my track record and my mental state throughout my entire life and the luck I've had, It's surprising that I got this far.
Cut to Cody's mom.
Cut to my mom being like, "It's okay,
Joseph, how do we get here? I don't know. By all accounts, it doesn't make sense.
No, cut to my mom being like, "It's okay, it could be worse. Trust me, it could be worse." I'm like, "Okay." And watch the next day. Mom, it's worse. I was supposed to get paid my unemployment. That didn't happen.
Yeah.
And now, the good thing is they can't deny my payment because I did respond to that letter or anything, but I still have to keep calling the investigator. 'Cause
Yeah.
I can't get paid until the investigator approves that shit. On the bright, I called today and they fixed as much as they could, but the investigator still didn't answer. So it was like, yeah, no, I need to call that investigator and keep calling until she fucking answers.
Life sucks. Tech sucks.
But yeah, I can't get paid until that chick approves of me getting paid.
Yeah.
But it's a matter of just getting on the phone with her. So, but the thing is, they told me I should still just keep submitting my payment requests.
Yeah.
And everything. And once I'm approved to get paid, I'm just gonna get all that money that I've requested.
Closing thoughts, Cody.
Life sucks. I might live stream later. Check that out.
All right. Hey, we got one of the last comments of the night. What we got?
Actually, we got a few of them.
Oh, I didn't even realize. Whoops.
Something about nuggies. Let's see here. I thought it was the no. Daddy, I love him. No, not that one. I never did a duet. I never did a duet to the. But Daddy, I can fix him. Have you seen those ones?
I have. They're stupid.
I never did a duet to that though, so I don't know what video that is. Those nuggies and fries do be pretty bomb. Yes, they are. See, those nuggets are the only thing keeping that place going.
Yeah,
Damn. Nah, McDonald's Sprite hits different too though. McDonald's Sprite for me hits too.
I just work here.
The older I got, the more I realized there's no point to thinking about the future. I just prefer to think about the next day. That is true.
you're not wrong.
And on that note,
You can't plan for the future because anytime you plan some shit, life is just gonna bitch slap you in the face.
And it's like, oh, you're doing good. Fuck you.
Exactly, and then that leads to us getting drunk.
all right, y'all. Considering
One of us not. Well, one of us not anymore, but the other one, if I can afford it.
Babe, the spring rolls we're getting there.
She said they sucked. They sucked ass, sir. How you gonna fix this?
I'll need to do my homework.
You know, you give me attention?
Yes, as soon as I'm done with my homework, because it's due in an hour.
It's 11:14, almost 11:15, and it's due at midnight.
It's due in 45 minutes.
I told him, why are we doing this episode? And he's like, because I wanted to.
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning into this episode of the CodeO-cast. If you still want to see some shenanigans, you can go and follow Cody to his live stream. I'm sure there'll be tears, laughs, but mostly tears.
Probably not. I need to be drunk to cry.
Mostly tears.
I don't have any alcohol, sir.
If you
You're gonna
missed
buy
any
me
part
alcohol?
of this live stream,
Do you want to see me cry? You can buy me alcohol.
you can press the rewind button
He's not gonna buy me alcohol.
and go
bro.
check out the other times that the dog appeared on camera.
Dog.
Make
He's
sure to
waiting for
like and
food.
subscribe. And we'll see you next time on the next episode of the CodeO-cast.
Look at me, for example, to try to save money to mood sex, but yeah, I keep getting pulled back to where I first was. Yeah.
And we'll see you on the next episode of the CodeO-cast.
Bye.
Do the noise. Do the noise. You need to do the clicky noise.
Whoosh. Dog.
That's how it works. I say bye, and you don't.
I don't want to say
Your
anything.
stupid clicky. No, do the hand sign. Do the click. I'm not gonna. All right, now we're done.
Say something.
What?
Double mic this shit. Say something double
The
mic.
show's over.
No. How dare you, sir? How dare you?
All right.
10 out of
I got
10.
homework to-
That was when I was drunk. And on my birthday.